It's almost here. Tomorrow's the big day. The chairs are already set up for our live studio audience, so it's going to be so much fun. And our week-long celebration continues ahead of our 70th Annie tomorrow here at CHCH.
This morning we are catching up with my original Morning Live co-host, the guy that used to sit right there, Bob Cowan, about some of his favorite memories.
Channel 11.
So this feels weird.
This feels so weird, and wow, I've let myself go. That's weird too. 70 years.
70 years. So you were here for the 50th?
See, I'm all mixed up. I thought this was all about Steve Ruddock's 70th birthday. I thought that's really over the top. It's just Steve. But then I realized
the whole station.
It's the whole station.
Yeah.
So yeah, I remember the 50th, 60th, 70th,
and here you are again.
Yeah.
So you've been retired in September. It'll be 2 years.
2 years. Yep.
What you been doing?
Sleeping in.
Thanks, because we're getting up even. Tim and I are getting up even earlier.
Thanks for making me get up early today.
Yeah. Are you okay?
I'm pacing myself.
Can I just say that our coffee budget, it plummeted. Because how many cups of coffee would you have on the show?
8-ish.
Yeah. No word of a lie. I can attest to that. And there's been no spills.
Okay.
But it really
I'll try and make some fresh ones.
Yeah, make some. Okay, so you came here, you started Morning Live. Yeah. That was February
13th, 2001. Got it on a fridge magnet somewhere. I got a million sweatshirts that say it. Yeah, so that's burned in that date. Yeah, and that was a surreal moment kicking off the show. And because it felt like, it was the first morning show for CHCH, and it meant a lot to me.
No, it wasn't. First live morning show.
Right, because you did the business show before my time.
The Morning Market,
that's right.
A large portion of it was pre-taped.
Right. Yeah. But it meant a lot to me because I grew up watching CHCH.
Yeah.
So it meant a lot to me getting hired and then launching this new initiative, and being part of the story.
Yeah. Were your parents all proud that you were on?
Yeah.
Mine too. It was like, it's CHCH, right? So
So that was something. And, and meeting all these people that I, grew up watching and hearing stories about, some that had passed on. And actually, like Tom Charrington, you worked with, right?
Oh, I did. He was fabulous.
That's a guy I watched. He was actually the main reason why I watched CHCH. I loved his show.
Yeah, and as gruff as he was on camera, he was such a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Such a sweetheart. Yeah. So we worked with a great, so I joined you, about 3 years into the show. Kathy Wagner was the original host.
Right, yeah, so.
I think it was about 3 years, maybe 4 years.
I don't.
It's
all a blur. We'll check the research.
It is a blur. I think it was 2005. Yeah.
So Kathy preceded you.
Yeah. I still remember my first time on Morning Live. I wasn't hosting yet. You interviewed me.
Yeah. Okay. Jog my memory.
Quantico.
Yes, the FBI.
Yeah, because I was the crime reporter.
Right.
I'd been to Quantico, so you interviewed me for that.
Yes.
You kept calling me Clarice. I'm like, this is a really serious story.
I wish we had a clip.
Maybe they'll have one. Yes.
Yeah, that was a cool experience, though.
A very, very cool experience. Yeah.
And that's one of the things, the perks with the job. We get to do things that we normally wouldn't be able to do.
No, you'd never be able to do that. You did. I still think it was one of your highlights on Morning Live, the trip with the Lancaster.
Yes.
You did.
Yeah. I would put that at number one.
Okay, so tell the viewers at home who may have missed it.
Yeah, so it was a historic gathering because there's only 2 flying Lancasters in the world, and so one in Britain and the other, of course, at the Canadian Warplane Heritage Museum. So someone had the idea, I believe it was Dave Rohr who put it all together, and it was a long process. But anyways, let's get these birds together.
Yeah.
And so there was an epic voyage, and actually to help finance it, they actually sold some seats on the plane, and they had some other sponsorships, but they flew it via Labrador, Greenland, Iceland. I hooked up with them in Iceland and did the final leg into RAF Coningsby, and the welcome ceremony was just incredible. And looking out the plane window, we could see, because we were flying low enough, a road, often, as far as you could see, Canadian flags all the way into the town, into the airport.
It brought you to tears.
Oh, yeah. It was really something.
Yeah. So that's part of the involvement of the show. But also, you and I, like how many, late nights, like we'd host events, right? Because it's community involvement, because you have people on the show. Hey, will you come and host our, be part of this? But like, what an honor to be part of so many community events.
Oh, yeah. And that's the thing with CHCH, it's all about community and the importance of that. So, to give back in that way. And, you and I have both been involved in so many charities. And the longest one I think I was involved with was City Kids. Among others. But, it's a great way of connecting with your audience, but also, helping out and giving back.
Okay. We're going to see you a little bit later this week because you're coming back for the actual anniversary.
Right. Yeah. Right? It'll be food here, right? Yeah.
Yes, and coffee.
Okay, I'm back.
Thanks very much for coming back.
All right.
Channel 11.